Hey you guys, welcome back. I'm Andy. I'm here in Tianjin at the moment in northern China, actually in Tianjin University where I studied about 7 years ago, so it's good to be back. This is the first part of a three-part series visiting some of China's eastern coastal cities. The first one is obviously here in Tianjin. Let's go take a look. Tianjin is China's fourth largest city, with a population of nearly 14 million spread across an area of around 11,000 square kilometres. Located about 125 kilometres from Beijing, right at the Bohai Bay, Tianjin has long been considered the gateway to the capital. The city was forced open to foreign trade during the Second Opium War, making it a heady mix of East and West to this day. But if it's just ancient Chinese culture you're looking for, Tianjin has just the place. The ancient culture street is nearly 700 meters long and features hundreds of cute stores and stalls, selling everything from combs to toys and jewellery to souvenirs. It's all built around the Tianhou Palace, a Taoist temple that was first constructed in 1326. 不好意思，我要先拍你们一下，打扰你们，谢谢啊。Being an important coastal city, it was created for the goddess of the sea and offered protection to the city's seafaring citizens. The ancient culture street is also a great place to try out some of Tianjin's authentic snacks. This is Yang Xinmeng, a local who's promised to show me some of the city's yummiest street snacks.
你听那个嗡嗡响的声音，
那是什么？
手力糕。
手力糕。
对，手力糕。这个是这个高压锅发出来的声音啊，它从这个锅的里面就有这个气压从这个小孔出来的。对
啊，所以你小时候特别喜欢这个声音的吧？对。These little rice cakes are then dolloped with sweet jams of your choice. 那我要用手吧？
对，你用手吧。你用哪个？
我要试试这个。
好的。
这是那个 mango flavor 对吧
？No melon. Like it?
挺好吃的。
I'll take this one.
We also tried cha tang, a kind of sugary, fruity porridge. And last up, I tried my hand at making my very own 煎饼果子, thin pancakes with egg and deep-fried dough stick. Yummy. 谢谢天津。
欢迎再来。
Located about 45 kilometres from the city centre is the Binhai New Area, designed and built after initial planning was proposed in 1995, as a way to further promote Tianjin as an international port city. You may remember this area from the massive 2015 explosions here that killed 173, an event that touched me deeply since it occurred just after I finished studying at Tianjin University. I went to check out the area, which has now been turned into a public park. And like every public park in China, you can find dancing grannies. As one of China's important coastal cities, Tianjin has always been a strategic location. Bohai Bay became the scene of decisive battles between the locals and British and French invaders during the Second Opium War, which ran from 1856 to 1860. One of China's strongholds was right here, the Daegu Fort, where Chinese fought hard and many lost their lives. Today it's the site of a museum which ensures such important history is passed on from generation to generation. Despite the valiant battles that took place here, ultimately China was no match against foreign invaders, and they were pressured to sign the Treaty of Tianjin in 1858. Known today as one of the unequal treaties, it forced the opening of Beijing, up until then closed to outsiders, allowed foreigners access to multiple other ports and access to China's interior, and effectively legalized the sale of opium. Before leaving Tianjin, a look around the 5 great avenues, or Wu Da Dao, is a must. After the Second Opium War, the foreign concessions of 9 countries were set up here, leaving behind a myriad of architectural styles that, for me, are best seen by bike. Tianjin is an extremely bike-friendly city with rental bikes available all over the place. Tianjin is one of China's most important coastal cities, a place where East confidently meets West. Even though that meeting of cultures wasn't always under the best circumstances, Tianjin has managed to secure its place in the world and remain unique, colourful and welcoming. In the next episode, I'll be heading to another key coastal city, Qingdao. See you then.